Awesome. Hey guys, this is Nicholas from MVP Media. Today we have someone very special on our channel. Mike has been working with us for some time now, and he has been seeing some great results. So we wanted to make this video so we could share some of the tips and hopefully help anyone out there who may be struggling to close the leads that they're getting on our program. So without further ado, Mike, why don't you start by introducing yourself and telling us a little bit about, some of the results you've seen lately.
All right, no problem, Nick. Look, I have been in the insurance business for quite a while. I was a captive agent initially, and I've been an independent agent for about a year.
Hmm.
And the biggest issue of being an independent agent, man, is having a nice flow of leads. So, I saw the advertisement, the ads with Mo, and
Hmm.
had me very intrigued. And we had a great conversation initially. So I've been with the program now. I think I started February 7th.
Hmm.
So what, 33 days? Seems longer than that.
Yeah.
But man, this lead flow that I'm getting from your media company um, has changed my business tremendously, man. I got a fresh flow of leads pretty much every day.
Hmm.
I have high intent leads. So of course, you got some people that, they come in, they're really not that serious. They're just price shopping.
Hmm.
But I close a good percentage of leads. The leads come in every day. And I got people like yourself, Nick, that provide excellent service, which is what I didn't have with other lead vendors. And man, it's just been a great experience, man. It's definitely worth the investment. And I'm learning a lot. And it keeps me busy, which is what an
100%.
insurance agent wants, man. Anybody that's an agent or building an agency wants a problem of too many leads.
Hmm.
you know,
Absolutely.
so kind of my process when I get these leads in, I try to contact them immediately. Some of these leads they're coming in all times of night, so I try to get in touch with them first thing in the morning.
Mhm.
And sometimes I'm not able to reach them. So,
Mhm.
I'll triple dial, per the script, leave a message. I will text them. But the thing that separates me probably from other agents is that I just don't stop there. I continue to reach out to these clients because in my mind, they're my clients. So whether it takes one touch or 100, they either have to die
Hmm.
or they literally have to or they have to block me, or they have to literally tell me, look, do not call me anymore in order for me to stop calling.
Hmm.
Because it's so easy to block someone. As long as I had the availability to still reach them, I got a shot. So as soon as I
100%.
had that conversation, finally, if it has taken a while, then we'll get right to business. So
Hmm.
it's really just not giving up.
Perfect. Perfect. Awesome. Like I was about to ask you that exact question, like, because we have a lot of agents that are getting leads in the same area as you are, and yet they're not seeing the same types of results. So you said persistence is one of the main key factors, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Gotta
Yeah.
be. It's no way around it.
Hmm. And you said that when leads come in the evening, you try calling them in the morning, of course, because you don't want to disturb them up to like 9 p.m. or 8 p.m. But let's say the lead comes during the day. How soon after do you get the leads? Like, how soon do you call them actually?
Oh man, I try to call them right away because it's hot.
Mm.
That lead
Hmm.
comes in and they are primed and ready for information. So I
Hmm.
try to get to that lead as soon as possible because even though I am very persistent,
Hmm.
you don't want to have to feel like you're chasing the lead. So you want to get in touch with them as soon as possible
Hmm.
and get that information to them. Yeah, so it's
Sure.
fairly very quick as soon as I can.
100%. So within 5 minutes, you'd say. but instantly as well.
Yeah, unless I'm already on the phone with a client or something like that. But as soon as
Mhm.
I'm available, man, I'm reaching out to that new fresh lead. Oh yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, that's what we recommend all our agents, and you're the one of the main ones to implement that on another level, and that's why you're seeing the success that you're seeing, right? I think we sent you about 90 to 100 leads so far. Um, how I'm very curious in terms of annual premium, how much have you written so far?
Oh man, it's probably at this point because I wrote some business this morning.
Oh, have you? I
Yeah,
thought you went for a
yeah, I
jog.
wrote some
You just
business.
told me just before this call.
Yeah, I worked out this morning and I already
Mm,
had 4 leads that came in before I even woke up.
mm,
So I wrote some business this morning. Um, I say I probably have to be between 12 and 15,000 in AP at this
mm.
point in 33 days. And that's keeping in mind I took about 3 or 4 days off last week. So,
Yeah, you went on vacation. You went to the
I
beach.
went on to I went to the beach last week, man. So I pretty much was not working from Tuesday through Friday last week.
Mm,
So I started back Monday.
yeah.
Uh, so man, business has been well. I have not had that type of impact in my business since I've been independent.
Mm. That's amazing. That's exactly what we want any of our clients to tell us on a day-to-day basis. And I told you in the beginning of our calls that that was my goal for you. Um and I'm happy to hear that. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, oh
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
oh
And
yeah.
we just talked about how soon you talk to the leads. In terms of what you say when you get the lead on the phone, are you using our script, or is there something else that you're currently using?
I definitely use a little bit of that script, and
Hmm.
uh, I use some other. You try to combine the script with what makes you comfortable,
Hmm.
and as long as you're comfortable with what you articulate, because the goal is always the one call close, always. So
Hmm.
you try to get as close to that as you can. You want to, you say the client's name, first name. I
Hmm.
say my first name. I don't give my last name. I don't say the company name right away. I go right into, okay, you had your request for final expense. I go into your beneficiary was X. You asked for this amount of insurance. And this is your age. Is that information correct? And they say, oh yeah, yeah. So that right there is already credible, what I'm
Mm.
saying, because I'm sure I'm probably not the only person calling them.
Yeah.
But the good thing about this program, again, Nick, is that I get so much information up front. With some lead vendors, all I get is the name or something like that. But I get so
Mm.
much information up front, they can't tell me they didn't do the request. How am I going to know who
Yeah.
your beneficiary is if you didn't give us this information? So
Yeah.
that instantly gives us credibility.
And you know the
Well,
beneficiary's name, you know the coverage they're
right.
looking for, you know if they have
Right.
life insurance or not already. Those are all the
Absolutely.
data
That's a
points.
big
Yeah.
one. That's a big one right there. Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So
Perfect. And what would you say is the most common objection that you hear, and how do you overcome these objections so far?
um well, is common objections, because some of the clients I speak with
Mm.
have health issues. So their premiums are going to be a little higher than someone that's healthy. So one of the objections
Okay.
may be, okay, I can't afford it.
Yeah.
Um, Objection might be that's really the biggest one that I'll hear because I work with a few carriers. So based on everyone's situation, health wise, affordability wise, I'm pretty much going to be pretty close to whoever's the cheapest. You know,
Yeah.
but sometimes these clients they're working with such little money at times. Because all of them fixed incomes, things like that.
Hmm.
So, to mitigate that, I really try to work with them. Well, what can you afford? Because one of the things that you all provide me with is whether they have insurance or not. And that's a very, very big factor. If they don't have any insurance, and they're late 60s, early 70s. What is the plan? If you die today, what is the plan? There is no money set aside. That's why you're looking for insurance. So let's get something that's going to be affordable. And you just make that very clear to them.
Mm-hmm. It sounds to me you're like a very empathetic, like you're an empathetic shark, right? Because you want the best for them and you bring that emotion to handle that objection, but also you bring the logical aspect to it. Like, hey, we've got options here. You have different choices, so we can get something going for you. It's up to you though. But you don't have life insurance right now. What if you die tomorrow, right? And you communicate that in a way that they understand that it's really important to get that sorted right now. Is that correct?
Absolutely. You got to put it right in their face. It's no chaser. It's nothing fancy. Look, this is what you're looking for. I'm going to be the one to give it to you.
Perfect. Perfect. I like this energy, Mike. You know, since our first call, like I love your energy. So I know you're bringing that to the calls, and it's just perfect. Awesome.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. So final question, Mike. What would you say, like, what are your thoughts on our program, and what would you say to anyone out there who might be considering it but is kind of on the fence?
Right. Well, my thoughts, I mean, I'm pretty emphatic about my genuine appreciation of the program. It has changed my business. If people don't believe your business can change within 30 days, they're incorrect. This has changed my business to a degree where I'm writing business every day. And I've got plenty of people to follow up with. So anybody that's on the fence, get off the fence. Make the investment. Make the investment. These guys they don't just do well in providing leads, which obviously that's what you're in the program for, but they're outstanding with service. I can email this team any time of the night, and I'm going to get a response. There's not many lead vendors that I have dealt with that will provide that type of customer service. So you have customers, you have great customer service that genuinely care about your success, and you're getting an influx of leads. I mean, what more can you ask for?
Yeah, before you wake up for your workouts, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm waking up 2, 3 in the morning, East Coast time, and I already got 4 or 5 leads waiting for me to call. I mean, that's great business.
100%. I'm very thankful for your words, Mike. And I just wanted to say I really appreciate you, sharing your experience and taking the time to speak with me today, and sharing your, very valuable experiences with us today. And yeah, I think we're gonna close it here. But thank you and take care.
All right, Nick, you have a good one, man. We'll talk soon.
Awesome.